while waiting for the others, we can have a chat first, telling me how you are today, what you do, what subjects you had this morning.
Economic.
Economy. Okay. Did you have a Zoom meeting this morning?
Yeah.
hmm
Yes.
What did you do at the Zoom meeting? What did you usually do at the Zoom meeting? Is it lecturing the whole sessions?
Sometimes lecturing, something, just talk, chatting,
Okay.
but and review our task.
Reviewing the task. Okay. So, how many subjects will you got today?
Uh, until now, still zero.
Only three, miss. Only three.
Only
Three.
three. So,
Yes.
oh yeah, because you're going to get another intensive class in the
Ah.
afternoon today.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I hope today you are all okay. So, our agenda today. So, can you listen to my voice? Is it clear?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Okay. Yes.
yeah.
So our agenda today is we are going to watch videos. Okay, so we will watch not a movie, not a movie, but the video on YouTube. So and we're going to make a procedure text from the video. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. Now I'm still waiting for the others coming to my meeting because I don't know what time they will come. Probably they forgot the link. But I have already rewritten the link on our timeline so everyone can see that. So now I want to see your face today this morning. Later when I'm sharing my screen, you can turn it off. But now, okay. But now I'm going to check your attendance first. So make sure that you are here with me right now and everyone ready. Okay, Azani, fine. If it is broken, your camera is broken, it's okay. Like this morning, I had my camera error also this morning, so I had to check that out after the first class. Then I'm coming back again, and now it's on again. Alhamdulillah. so so sometimes I forgot how because like on my laptop there was some hotkey on the keyboard that I have to turn on and turn off for the camera. So sometimes I forgot to do it earlier. So yes, so it may happen. Okay. Yes, Gilang, Alia, Fatur Rahman. Fatur Rahman broken. Yes, Nadia, Nani, Andin. Yes, Akmal, Nur Faiza. Anyone missing the school so much? Like, have you missed your school, the school?
Yeah, miss. Very
Yes.
much.
So you wanna go back to school as soon as
Yeah.
possible?
Yeah. Yeah. Very soon kalau bisa.
Yes, and it's going. Yeah, it's your. It's the end of your year probably. Yeah, next year is going to be your. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be the end of the whole study at ICE, and now you are at home. Okay. Yes. So okay, Alia. Yes. Okay, Alia. Yeah, Arif. Okay. So that's what we are going to do. But before I start teaching today, so I'm going to review several things that deal with your. Okay. I think I forgot. I make it. Oh my god! I make it voice like the sound of beeping. Students entering my meeting, and it's wait like play sound. No, I'm not going to play sound if the students come into my meeting. Okay, yeah, it's off now. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So before we start, so I'm going to review several things that you do in your writing. Okay, so it deals with your writing. So listen to me. First of all, for the writing, by the way, do you know what newsletter is? What newsletter is? What is newsletter?
Surat kabar.
So it's a kind of newspaper, right? So a kind of newspaper, but it is first of all, it's a kind of newspaper. Okay, yes, or magazine, something like that. But it is news publications, and so because this is news publication, so well, actually, what I am expecting are the articles are all connected each other. Like you have one newsletter or one newspaper as the media, but then everyone writes individually to support the newsletter. So that's the goal, right? So what I'm expecting here is everyone is collaborating each other to make one newsletter project. But what I saw from the articles, well, they are all good, but the main problem is that they are not connected each other. So like they are coming from different newsletter. You know what I mean? So this is an example. So that's why to make them all connected each other, first of all, you have to decide the reader of your newsletter. Let's say Jakarta Post. Okay, we discuss Jakarta Post. So who is the target reader of Jakarta Post? Who's name? Who is the target reader of Jakarta Post? Hmm? Andin, the target reader of Jakarta Post? Jakarta residents. Okay, yes. And then who are they? Kids, teenagers, common people, or adults? Yeah. What do you think? Is it a family newspaper? So first of all, you have to decide your target reader. Can you say something when I'm doing? Kalian nih kebiasaan ikut seminar ya. So in a seminar when the speaker say something, then you are writing on chat, right? but this is a class, so when I say something you say it, okay? When I asking you say it. So yes, Jakarta resident, yes, that's correct. But then so first of all you have to decide your news letter reader. Who are the readers? This is an example. IPS 1 boys, what is your theme for the newsletter?
IPS what?
Sport.
That's that's our theme.
Okay, so it's sport. Okay, so since it is sport, then
Sport.
okay, sport, yes. So who are the
E-sport.
target? Oh, e-sport. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the target readers. Who are the readers, Husni?
Rookie player.
Yeah, okay. So if you have already decided the readers, it is going to be easier for you to communicate with the readers. What I find from from some articles is, are they the articles, their articles, they are not connected each other. Let's say I'm going to write opinion because it is an as a e-sport, so you're going to write your opinion on one e-sport, right? So like you're going to review one e-sport, tell the benefits of having that game or having that e-sport, and then what you can get for your life, something like that. Is it true, Husni? Yeah. But then like Miss Neng, that's the first one. So the way you communicate, the way you greet your reader, it deals with your target reader. So you have to decide that. Because in some newsletter, in some groups, I found that one article is about how to use microwave, and it seems that the text is directed for mommies. Like if you are taking your kids and then you don't know where to cook, and then you find a microwave, this is the steps that you can do to use the microwave. This is just an example. And then yes, there it is, the writing. But in another article, it is like for teenagers. So you know what I mean? So they are not connected each other, right? So it seems that those articles are taken from different newsletters, from different news publications. So, and that's not the one I'm expecting, because I'm expecting having a collaborative work all together by making that newsletter project. Okay, but the writing itself, yes, you write an individual writing, but make sure that all are going to one topic or one theme. Okay, so let's say that you are discussing e-sport, then everyone is. Yeah, it doesn't mean that it has to be one e-sport, but it can be, different e-sports that you are discussing. Oh, that's the first one. Okay. So first of all, you should decide your target reader, so it is going to be easier for you to write. Like if you are writing for teenagers, you're going to use like the language like, "Hi guys, today I'm going to tell you an updated e-sport among teenagers." So you're going to use that kind of language, okay? And other friends, they can use also the same style of language. But if you are writing like Jakarta Post, you are writing academic, formal writing, like we have a newsletter, we are talking about pandemic, and this is the formal newsletter. So, in a formal writer, you cannot say, "Hi guys," no, it's a formal ones. And you are directing that newsletter for, not for the teenagers, but for common people. So So it's going to be easier for you to write because you have already decided the reader. Okay, so that's the one. And then number two, remember, to the articles, they are all connected, so they are having one theme as a whole. Okay, so that's the second one. And this is number three, the last, before I start my teaching. It deals with the news. Who are making news here in this class? So tell me, who are making news?
I am.
Who is that?
Nih.
Alvan. And then who else? Alvan,
Bilang
Gilang.
awat.
Me, Miss.
Yes, what is that, honey? I'm teaching first, princess. I know your hair is beautiful. Yes. Okay. Okay. So Gilang, and then Alvan, and then who else? Yes,
Andin.
Husni. Andin. Yes. Okay. This is the thing. Rasandria Farel. Yeah, is it you, Farel? Because he's turning on the speaker, the microphone. So this is the one.
Yes.
For the news, well, actually, I'm not expecting you are taking the news from one source and put it as it is yours. No, but I'm expecting you to write the news, an event that you know well from your life, from your situations. It doesn't have to be very big event, but it is something that is related to your team. This is an example. Let's say that I'm going to write about esport. So, okay, esport, right? Esport. So, what kind of event do you know in esport? What kind of publication, what kind of news that you want to publish about esport? It doesn't have to be that international event, okay? Because if it is international, it is very hard for you to interview people. It is very hard. So finally, you copy and paste and put that in your writing because you want to write something big. But that's not what I'm expecting. I'm expecting that it is going to be your newsletter. So something very easy in your life, like an an event in your house, in your class, for example. You are like playing esport together. There was an event in Sanchendikia, for example, in which you are playing esport together. I don't know, but something very simple, something very close to your life. So you are writing your own event. You know what I mean? That's what I'm expecting. So don't go like, honey. If I want to know, so you are not collecting information from the others. I want you to write your own news. That's it. If I want to know the news from an international event, I'm not going to read your newsletter. But I'm going to read Jakarta Post. I'm going to read something else. But this is your newsletter, so I want that become very you. So it's you. You know what I mean? Find something easy, but it is interesting to discuss. It is interesting to share, and people are interested to read it from you. That is very close to your life. Let's say if you are writing about pandemic, you don't have to tell me the description of how many victims of the coronavirus right now in Indonesia. Because if I want to know that information, I'm not going to read your newsletter, right? I'm going to read somewhere else. The news publication from Kemenkes, not from you. If it is you, then I want you to write something like, news, probably something like, Insan Cendekia students held, a kind of collaborative study on Zoom, for example, during pandemic or something like that. Like if you know that there was like a big discussion among you all for maybe the anniversary. You are celebrating your generation anniversary on Zoom because you have the pandemic. It is an event, right? And you know that very well. And then you can also interview the generation, your friends. That's what I'm expecting. So it doesn't have to be that big event so that you have to take it and copy and paste it into your writing. No, but I want you to write something simple, something that is related to your life, but you know well. Then you can also interview people. Yeah, I want it to be your newspaper, not someone else's newspaper. Okay, that's what I want. Is that clear? So 3 reviews from me, yeah. So number 1, it has to be, what is that? I forgot. Decide your target reader. Yeah, connected each other. And number 3, pay attention on news. because what I see that, yeah, many students are copying one big event and put it as if that were your own news, and that's not what I'm expecting. I just want you to write something simple, something very interesting for you to share. So you have to find an idea. What can I share about what the girls, honey? What do you want to write in your newsletter? I join the girls, right, from IPS 1 and IPS 2. What is that? Andin?
Entertainment.
Entertainment, yes. So it's going to be an interesting part talking about entertainment. What do you write on entertainment news? It doesn't have to be a big event, yeah. So what do you want to publish, like in news? Like, for example, just write something that you know. If you know that one new movie is launched, for example, so you can have that. Okay, or one music, yeah, it's something that is very close to your life, but the one that you can report directly, so it's even easier. Like if your generation, probably one boy band among your generation or something like that, if they are having that kind of event online, okay, and then you can watch that, you can report that, so it's going to be better. Okay, avoid writing something big but you don't know it so much, so then you have to copy and paste it from the other sources, because that's not what I'm expecting. I want this to be your newsletter, not someone else write newsletter. Okay, so that's it. Now I'm going to share my screen. So this is what I'm going to do. We will have one video. We will have two videos today. So I want you to watch the video, and then we're going to write a procedure text from the video. Okay. So this is how to use Zoom for making a video conference. Okay. And I'm taking this one because I believe that everyone knows how to do with the Zoom applications. So yes. So tell me if you have already got have you got my screen? No? So it's loading on. Wait.
Not yet, Miss.
Yeah, it's loading. Oh my god, I think share computer sound. So pay attention to the video. Try to get as many points as possible from the video. You can also make notes while listening. Like while listening, you can make notes. Write down.
What's up guys, Iovo here and welcome to a brand new video
Tell me the
on
result
the
later.
channel.
Yeah.
Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use Zoom to set up your own lectures and video conferences.
Okay, it's loading right now. So I'm suggesting you to to make notes while watching the video, so that it's going to be easier for you to tell me later what is discussed in the video. But this is about how to use Zoom for making a video conference, and that's it. Okay, so how to use Zoom for making a video conference. So yes, and hopefully this is okay. Oh, wait, loading.
I know that a lot of you guys are in the education space, and recently there's been a large transition into online classes, and Zoom is the best platform, in my opinion, to host online video conferences. Even if you're not a teacher, Zoom is a very robust yet light application where you can set up your own video conferences in minutes. People will be able to join video conferences by clicking on your link, and you'll be able to have options such as sharing your screen, sharing your video camera, as well as enabling the chat. Now, if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know down below in the comments. And with that being said, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and go on zoom.us and click on sign up to make your own Zoom account. Once you enter your email, you want to click on sign up. You're going to then go onto your email and click on activate account when you receive your confirmation email, and then your Zoom account should be ready to go once you create your password and enter your name. Now, once your account is made, we're going to be doing everything with the app. So what you want to do is go on your account and then go to the top and click on host a meeting. And it doesn't matter which ones you choose, because the first time you actually go to host a meeting, you're going to be downloading the Zoom application. So once you go ahead and click on launch a meeting, Zoom will automatically update and download onto your computer. It's a very light application, so it should not take up too much space, and it does not require intense computing power. So as you can see, Zoom has now launched. The camera is on, so you can see me as well. And at the bottom, you're going to find the entire menu. I'm going to stop the video for now so you guys can focus on the bottom. Now, these are all the different settings you're going to be utilizing. So on the very left side, you have the options to turn on and off your microphone, as well as to turn on and off your video camera. Now, if you want to change your microphone or your camera, you simply click on this arrow and you can choose which microphone and speaker you want to use. And you also have the option to go into the settings and change the different options you have for the webcam as well as the microphone you're using in terms of the resolution you want, the ratio you want, and all that other good stuff. Now, once you have your microphone and your video set up, you can invite people to your meeting. Now, there's different ways you can invite people. You can email them, but the best way, in my opinion, to invite people to your meeting is to click on copy URL. And now you have a URL that you can automatically send to people. And if they paste it into the browser, it's going to execute the Zoom launcher and they're going to be joining your meeting right away. Now, once you have people invited to your meeting, you can see who's in the conference by clicking on Manage Participants. And so once you click on it, this bar will appear on the right, and you have the option of muting your different listeners, as well as renaming them if there's people that have the same name, for example. Now, if you are the leader of the conference and you want to speak, you also have the option of muting everybody, unmuting them as they speak. And if you have a running lecture going on, one really useful feature is to go on more and participants on entry so that you don't have anyone who's going to be entering the conference with their mic accidentally on, causing any interruptions. If you want to change controls of your different participants, you can also click on this arrow and go to advanced sharing options, where you can choose to share, you can share what someone else is sharing. You can change that to only the host if you wanted to. Now, you can also access the chat by clicking on chat. And here what you can do is you have the option, once again, muting and unmuting everybody. And then you can also send your own messages down below over here by typing things out, and you can choose who you want to send. You can also send any files, including PDFs and PowerPoints. Along with chats, you can also add different reactions to other participants if they're speaking, and this won't show up in the chat, it'll show up on the top left of the screen. Now, in terms of utilizing your screen, what you can do is you can click on share screen, and you can choose which window you want to share. Or you also have the option of streaming different files, and then you simply click on share, and this file will be sent over to all the participants. Now, if you want to save your lectures, all you have to do is click on record or press Alt-R, and the lecture will start recording. And once you stop it, it will automatically save onto your desktop. And finally, once you're done with your meeting and you want to close it, you can go ahead and click on End Meeting. And then you can either leave the meeting if there's other individuals discussing, or you can end the meeting.
Okay, sorry. Coming back to the meeting. I got something wrong with my audio. Yeah, can you hear that? Could you hear the sound? Share by me. Because I got a caution signal on my audio, so I think something wrong with my audio just now. Could you listen?
I can listen your
Yeah,
voice, but
I can listen
screen
your voice.
voice isn't clear.
My voice?
Your screen voice, your computer voice.
Oh, my computer. What about my voice right now? Can you hear my voice right now?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Really? So is it clear? Okay. So because I disconnect my headset, I don't know what's wrong with that. And okay, so let's say that you have already seen the video. So you have already listened to my video, not my video, but to the video on YouTube. And we have already known, first of all, you have already known Zoom. Everyone knows Zoom. And have you ever used Zoom for a meeting, for a video conference, by the way?
I had
Okay, so how many of you have already tried to make a meeting by using Zoom video conference? How many of you?
I have I don't know.
So is that like everyone? Every single one here has already known how to do it, making a video conference by using Zoom applications, let's say.
I think so, Miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today we are going to write one procedure text on how to use Zoom to make a video conference. Okay, so I'm going to share my whiteboard right now. Okay, I hope everyone can. Okay, so we're going to write a text here. So we will write a text. So I'm going to start with the title first. So this is how. So this is how. Sorry, how to use Zoom to make a video conference then. So this is the title that I make for my procedure text. By the way, before this, I forgot to tell you this thing. So our discussion today is procedure text. I believe this is not a new thing. You have already got this in grade 11. In grade 12, the procedure text you are learning are manual and tips. So that's it. So you are learning how to read, write, and speak, and also listen in manuals and tips. Okay. Anyone knows what manual is? You know what manual is? What?
Manual.
Mhm.
Uh,
It's like a guide how to do
yeah.
how to use something. So it's manual. Manual instructions. So a kind of instruction telling people how to use something. Like if you buy a washing machine, then you're going to get manual. If you are buying, let's say, a microwave, then there will be like a manual, like telling you what to do with your microwave, how to use that for cooking, how to set it up. Like if you buy laptops, then they are going to give you the manual. So that is manual and tips. Oh, everybody knows tips. Okay. So our discussions would be this procedure text, manuals and tips. And we have just watched a video on how to use Zoom to make a video conference. Probably something was wrong. I don't know what happened with that, but that's okay. Because this is not something new. I believe that you have already known how to use Zoom. So what kind of procedure tag is that? Manual or tip?
Manual.
Manual.
Manuals.
Yeah.
So it is manual. Okay. So yes. So that's right. So it is manual then. Okay. So because we are telling people how to use Zoom to make a video conference, right? So this is a manual. So now we're going to start writing. So we will write down now how to use, wait. So we're going to start writing how to use Zoom to make a video conference. This is our title, how to use Zoom to make a video conference. And then because this is the beginning of the writing, I have to like make an introduction first. Like I told you many times that if we want to start our writing, we have to go with the introduction and the steps then because this is procedure. So we're going to write in steps. And then the last, we have to write the closing uh, statements or the closing sentences. So what kind of introduction that we can write? What do you think? Maybe some of you will help you. Like, I like asking questions. So I think I'm going to ask for you to help me. So Nurwidi, hi Nurwidi. So could you please help me like giving what kind of introduction at the beginning before I start writing the step? Nurwidi. Have, can you see my screen, by the way?
Yes, I see.
Oh, good. Okay, so let's write something here. Mhm.
Introduce.
Huh? How to use Zoom to make a video conference? An introduction is something like, I'm
Uh,
going to show you
in this
something like that.
pandemic, like in this
Ah,
pandemic, I
very nice. In this pandemic, uh,
uh to meet someone
to meet.
become become easier.
Mhm.
We could we can we could
Okay,
I don't know.
okay. What about going to the subject directly? So because the subject is we, so we're going to use we. We in this
We
pandemic. So remember, honey. So if you write, you need subject and predicate. Okay. It is okay to put in this pandemic at the beginning because it refers to one adverb. That is adverb, right? So, but after that, you have to start with the subject. You cannot
okay.
say kecuali, except you are writing the steps later, number one, number two, number three. Because this is procedure, you have to start with imperative sentences. And imperative sentences, they all start they all start in verb one. Okay. So yes, in this pandemic,
We know that to meet someone we can't apa sih namanya? Halo.
yes, in this pandemic, yes, Norwidi, can I write
We
your?
cannot
Ready?
we cannot
Uh-huh.
meet someone with apa sih namanya? Kayak face to face gitu.
Okay, we cannot meet people. You mean this one? Face to face, something like this.
Ya,
Mhm.
ya.
Like this. Okay, and then
Terus
you haven't finished with the introductions,
so,
right?
uh,
Uh-huh.
so probably we can
We can.
use another way to make our what
Uh-huh. Another way to make a video conference.
something like that
Okay, to make a video conference. And
become
how,
easier.
okay, how to go to Zoom then? Probably we can use another way to make a video conference. What about telling about something about Zoom then? Because our title would be how to use Zoom to make a video conference. Then after giving a little background, then we have to go to Zoom. So what are we going to write about Zoom here? How, Nurwidi? Or maybe I'm going to ask someone else, yeah? Not,
Yeah, yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah.
In turns. Akmal, hi, Akmal. Everyone will get their turn, so don't worry. Yes, Akmal, let's continue. So, Akmal, how do we go to Zoom after this? Hi, Akmal, are you here with me? Oh, my. Akmal? Okay, can I ask Alfan then?
Yeah, miss.
Maybe he is going to the toilet. Okay, maybe because I don't know what happened with my students, but when I'm calling somebody and they are not here, they are going to say to the toilet, miss. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yes, Alfonso, it's your turn now. Okay.
Uh,
Nurwidi has already given us some sentences to introduce to the topic, but we haven't come to Zoom. We haven't come to Zoom. Now we are going to Zoom. How is that?
sorry, pardon, miss. What?
Do you see my screen right now?
Yeah, how to use Zoom
Yeah.
to make a video conference. We can use
So
the book.
our title is how to use Zoom to make a video conference, and now we are going to make writing on that. So I have, so I have the introduction given by Norwidi, but we haven't come to Zoom. Norwidi
Okay,
just try
so
something here. So
uh,
what did you
can
say
use
then?
another way to make a video conference.
Huh?
Apa ya? Salah satunya one of them is a Zoom. So
Berarti di sini jangan another way ya?
yeah,
Apa? Because another is one other.
yeah, we can use
Different way.
different way. Huh? We can
No, why? We can use?
or maybe in this pandemic we can meet people face to face. But we can use
However,
however we
uh-huh.
can use a video conference online, an online video conference.
Okay. And then how do you go to Zoom?
Okay, so I will
Tell you
tell you about how to make a
how.
video conference from Zoom
Okay, good. Thank you. By using Zoom.
by using Zoom. Yeah.
Okay. Now we are moving to another student. Okay, thank you. Alvan, now I'm going to Adlan.
Yeah.
Honey, Adlan ya, Adlan. Hi Adlan. So
Yes,
yes, first. Okay.
first.
Now, remember this is a procedure text. I told you we make a title, introduction, and then steps. The steps will be given in procedure. So because it is procedure, it is imperative sentence. Like imperative sentence.
Okay.
Imperative sentence start with one verb. Okay, at the
Okay.
beginning. And by the way, ini I guess we have a break time first harusnya, but I don't can I continue so that like because it is going to be very hard to collect you all again.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay. Like maybe for about 30 minutes, and then after that we can go, and then you can have a rest at the end.
Yeah,
Okay? Yeah.
that's okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Yes. First,
Open Zoom.
open.
Zoom.
Open the Zoom, open Zoom or open Zoom, and then what else? Remember, when you write a procedure text, you write for people who don't understand how to use Zoom to make a
Okay.
video conference. So you have to, what kind of tool that Zoom is. Probably you have,
Uh, you
probably
have
you
you
have.
have to sign up first.
Okay, so you have to download then. Is it an
Oh, okay,
application?
that's right. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
download and
Um,
open
Download
Zoom application
Zoom application, download and install.
and install it. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Zoom application. Okay, what
Then you
else?
can after that you can open the application and you have to sign up first.
Okay, let's say I'm just going to write like this, so it's going to be easier. Download and install Zoom application. Number two, sign up
Sign up with your email.
with your Google account or email.
Oh, Google account. I forget
And
Google
then,
account. I think.
okay, and then, oh, we can move to another student.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Adlan.
Yeah.
Alia, on, Alia, can you? Yes, Alia. Something wrong, Alia? Andin then, Andin. Andin?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, okay, number three, Andin. Download and install and then sign up with your Google account and then what you do after that?
Go to email account for activate.
Okay, go to your email account to activate. Okay, and then number four, Andin. One more.
And the account is ready to use.
Okay, then you have to go here, number three. Your account now is ready to use because this is still connected to the previous step, right? So now I'm going, thank you, Andin. Now I'm going to Awan. Hi, Awan. We are moving to number four now.
Yes, Miss.
So Andin has already helped us. Go to your email account. Ready. So after being ready, then how?
Click join meeting.
Join. You are making a video conference, honey.
Oh, making. Click make apa sih namanya? Make a meeting.
Click meeting. Click meeting.
Click meeting and apa sih namanya? And you can see the code of apa sih namanya? Oh, host. Wait,
Let's,
wait.
let's say that here now you want to make a meeting, make a video conference using Zoom. So what do you say to people? Now your account is ready to use, but
Yes.
probably you have to sign in first. Don't you think that you have to sign in? Or it is signed in directly?
Yes, after activate, so we enter the Zoom and in the Zoom we
Open the Zoom app.
yeah,
Then?
and then
Uh-huh.
you can click meetings and setting the time and setting time and code of
Click meeting.
click meeting
And
and setting the code and password
what?
of meeting code.
Set. No, you set the date and the time, right?
Oh yes, setting time.
Okay. Click meeting. Choose new meeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And set the date and time for your meeting. And then what happened after that? I'm going to go to another student now. Okay. Thank you. Cerah now. Cerah. Now you have this, Cerah.
Okay, Miss, wait.
Click meeting, choose new meeting, and set the date and time for your meeting. So now you have already got the meeting room. You got the meeting room now. So what do you do after that? What will you do after that?
And then after we already set the date and time, whenever we want to start the meeting, and then click on launch meeting.
Wait, do you want to invite people or not? You invite
Yes,
first,
yes.
or you invite first, or you start the meeting first?
Invite first.
Okay, then you go invite your participants.
Invite participant.
By doing what? It has to be very clear.
Copy the link. Copy the invitation.
Invitation. Okay. Something like this?
Yes.
And publish.
Yeah, publish it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Cerah. I'm moving to another student now. Wait. Ilham Bintang. Now you have already invited your participants, Ilham, by copying the URL and you have already published. Then what do you do?
Sorry, Miss.
Yes. Continue the writing, please. You have already invited the participants. You have already published that, and then okay, what do you do then?
Wait for people click the link.
Oh, you have to launch. You have to click the start launch first. You have to launch the start meeting first. Then okay, you say it in your sentence. How?
Okay, I said it in my sentence.
Uh-huh.
Click the launch meeting.
Click the start to launch the meeting.
Okay.
Okay. Click the start to launch the meeting. And then what happens after that, Ilham? What will you do then?
What will you wait for people coming?
Yes, great. And wait. So you're going to say something like this, right? Okay. And that's it. Is it enough, or you have to write something else?
I think it's enough.
Okay, what about the closing sentence? So anyone wants to make a closing sentence? Okay, maybe I'm going to ask Naufal Agniawan. Naufal, make a sentence to close our writing. Like a closing sentence at the end. What do you say after you tell people, click the start to launch the meeting and wait for your participant coming up for the meeting? So what will you say at the end?
I think maybe we can tell that. So it's very easy, right? Maybe like that, Miss.
Yes. Okay. It is.
It is very easy, right? So many people can do this with with
Many people
can do this
Many people can do this
with their self, maybe.
You mean this? Okay. Thank you. Now I'm going to ask several students to review and revise if they find something wrong with the sentences. Okay. So this is your own writing. Okay. I'm going to ask Nazila. Hi, Nazila.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, let's say Nazila, you don't know how to use Zoom to make a video conference. So you are the newcomer, and then you got this writing. Do you think this is clear for you to follow so that you can make a video conference, or no?
I think it's clear enough to me to understand the content, and I think I'm gonna use the procedure text for me to use the Zoom.
Okay. So no change at all. So do you want to change something here?
I think it's clear enough, so I don't want to change it.
Okay. So okay, that's the first reviewer. Now I'm going to ask the second reviewer. Okay. So Nur Faiza. Hi, honey.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Could you please read the procedure text and tell me whether you want to change something here?
Read and what, Miss?
Read and review. Do you think this is clear enough for you to follow? Let's say that you are a newcomer. You don't know how to use Zoom to make a video conference, and you want to use that. So you're going to read this. Is it clear?
I think it's clear if we just want to make a video conference, but I don't know how to use the button in Zoom, like how to mute the audio, how to unmute the audio.
Oh, you want to add
like
something? Oh, you want to add something here?
Oh no, no, Miss, nggak jadi deh, Miss.
Yes. So because that's okay. That's okay. We're going to do it. Probably you're going to say something like, you can change. What do you say? What do you say? Change the preference. This is called preference, right? The meeting.
Yes.
The meeting preference as you like, because you can explain.
Okay, Miss.
What else? You can mute.
You can mute the audio
or unmute your audio, and then
open the camera.
So turn on and turn off
yes.
the camera. What else?
Share screen. Says share screen.
Share screen. Share your screen and manage the participants, right?
Oh yes, Miss.
Because you are starting the meeting, so you are the host.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Nur. So now it is quite clear. Now you have already made a video conference. You also understand how to do the meeting preference. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Now I'm going to ask the third reviewer. So I'm going to ask Farel, Rasandria Farel.
Yes, Miss.
Yes. So have a look at the procedure text. Now you tell me, is there something that you want to change on this writing?
Maybe it need some how to end the meeting. Like you can
Oh,
the leave
yes.
button.
Yes, yes. What did you say? You start the meeting, but you don't know how to end it. It's absolutely not okay because it takes too much credit to it. Okay, how will you do that?
When you want to end the meeting, you can click the leave button or end the all of meeting.
Wait.
No. Click the leave button when you want to end the meeting.
Okay. Wait. So what is it? You can click. What is that? Click the end button
Or
if
yeah,
you want to
if you
end the
want
meeting.
to end the meeting.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Farel. So now we have the writing. Wow, good. It's good. This is your own writing. Remember, to make a writing, you have to start with the title. Now we are discussing how to use Zoom to make a video conference. And this is considered manual because it tells you how to use something. And then you have the introduction. You got the steps. Here we got 9 steps to do to follow if you want to make a video conference. And you have the closing statement at the end. Now, we're going to do this, okay? So, I'm going to show you one more video, okay? This is a very short video, and I want you to write down on probably Notepad or your Microsoft Word first, because and then after that, I want you to put your writing on the chat column, okay? So this is a very simple steps to follow. Very short video. So I'm going to show you the video. Listen to that carefully. Put notes or make notes. Remember, you don't have to go details as the writer are doing details in their video because this is a video. What you do is to make writing, okay? But it has to be clear so that people can follow. And then don't forget, don't do it one by one in chat, but you have to give me the whole text. Give the whole text to me directly on the chat. So to me, not to your friends, okay? And the whole chat. Do you know the whole chat? So it's going to be like you have to write first on Notepad or your Microsoft Word, then you can move that to the chat column. Okay? So that's the last thing that we do today. So I'm going to show you the this thing, and are you ready? Tell me. Ready?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So let's start. Oh, actually, I download this, but okay. I forgot to download. Okay, so here we go. So the title is how to use chopstick. So you know chopstick. This is people say that this is very simple to use chopsticks, but I myself, I don't know. It's really hard for me to use that correctly. I can do that incorrectly, but to do it correctly, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the video how to use chopsticks. This is a short video. So are you ready with your notepad or Microsoft Word to write down? I suggest you to write while you are watching the video. It's coming up to you.
This is a short and simple video tutorial on how to use.
Wait.
The first thing you need to learn.
Wait, I have to restart from the beginning.
Hello, this is a short and
Yeah.
simple video tutorial on how
Can
to
you hear my
use
voice?
chopsticks.
Can you hear the computer's voice? The computer sound?
The first thing
I
you
will.
learn
Okay.
is how to hold the ball of the chopstick. So, let's begin. Here's how you do it. Place the chopstick in the crease between your thumb and index finger and hold it steady. The tip of your thumb should be able to move, like this. Now, apply pressure with the tip of your ring finger. This will lock the chopstick in place. Remember, this chopstick will not move, only the top one will, so you need to practice to keep it in a nice and steady grip. So, Lock the bottom chopstick between the thumb and index finger and apply pressure with the tip of the ring finger to keep it locked in place. You need to keep a firm grip on this bottom chopstick, however, the thumb must be able to move. It will work with the index finger and the middle finger to control the upper chopstick. Practice a little bit and you will be able to do it.
Wait.
Hello. Alright, now let's move on to the top
Oh, sorry.
chopstick, the one that will actually be moving. Once you have the bottom
Okay. Wait.
chopstick nice and firm in your grip,
Wait.
grab the top chopstick in this manner.
Okay. So wait. I think I have already downloaded the video, so it's better for me to remember. Don't forget to make notes. I have already downloaded the video, so yeah, I'm going to my video on the.
Hello.
Oh yes. Wait. My computer sometimes, I guess I open too many videos, so my laptop is a little bit. Okay, are you ready with the notes? Like your note, ready with the notes? Okay, I'll restart the video so it's quite clear for you. So wait.
The chopstick in the crease between the thumb and index finger and hold it steady. The tip of your thumb should be able to move like this. Now apply pressure with the tip of your ring finger.
Okay, so this is the video that I have downloaded. Hopefully it is even better. Okay, so let's start.
The first thing you need to learn is how to hold the bottom chopstick. So let's begin. Here's how you do it. Place the chopstick in the crease between your thumb and index finger and hold it steady. The tip of your thumb should be able to move like this. Now apply pressure with the tip of your ring finger. This will lock the chopstick in place. Remember, this chopstick will not move, only the top one will, so you need to practice to keep it in a nice and steady grip. So, lock the bottom chopstick between the thumb and index finger and apply pressure with the tip of the ring finger to keep it locked in place. You need to keep a firm grip on this bottom chopstick, however, the thumb must be able to move. It will work with the index finger and the middle finger to control the upper chopstick. Practice a little bit and you will be able to do it. Alright, now let's move on to the top chopstick, the one that will actually be moving. Once you have the bottom chopstick nice and firm in your grip, grab the top chopstick in this manner. Place it between the tip of your thumb, index, and middle finger, kind of how you would grab a pen or a pencil. And you will do this leverage movement, simply using these three fingers. As you can see, the bottom chopstick never moves, only the top one. This is how you will grab your food or whatever it is you want to grab with your chopsticks. The pinky finger doesn't do anything, just relax. Once you have a comfortable grip, practice the movement until you're comfortable. Alright, so here's a little tip. You need to grab the chopsticks the right way. What I mean is, don't grab them too close to either end because you will not have a proper grip or leverage if you do that, such as in this example. If you grab it too close to either end, like this for example, you don't get enough strength or enough range of motion. Same in this case. find the exact right spot for proper grip and movement. Alright, now you can see me eating a couple of things using chopsticks, which I filmed just for the purpose of demonstration. This is Korean dumpling.
Okay, so that's it. That's how to use chopstick. Okay, now could you please now send me writing? Don't forget to start the writing from the title and then introductions, steps, and closing at the end in chat column. Okay, okay. Nazila, like I told you, don't forget to write the title, the opening.
Yes, Miss, I
introduction,
forgot it. I just
and
click
the
it.
closing. Yes, yes, I know that many students do it. So don't forget to write that in your notepad or Microsoft Word before you move it to the column, to the chat column. And this is the end of our meeting today. So this is the last thing that you do on Zoom meeting. No assignment for today because we have already used the whole meeting on Zoom. But I'm going to show you two things to prepare you for the next meeting. I think the next meeting will be on Friday or Wednesday. I forgot. What day are we going to have a meeting next?
Tomorrow, Miss.
Is it tomorrow? Okay, yes, that's good. So I have to prepare you for tomorrow. I'm just going to show you. So tomorrow, you will write two texts. You're going to write how to use Orai application on Android to improve your speaking. So it's Orai, okay? So it's Orai on your Android. So you can just install from your Android and use that. And then finally, you make a manual how to do it, how to use that to improve your speaking. And then the other one is that you have to write something about Grammarly. So there are two tools that you have to try and tell people how to use them. Okay, number one is Orai. So it's Orai, O-R-A-Y. So it's Orai. So something like this. It's Orai. And then the other one is Grammarly. So Grammarly on, what is that? On your browser. So what kind of browser you use for the internet? Probably Chrome or Mozilla. Then you have to write something about Grammarly on those browsers. That is called Grammarly. Okay. So tomorrow you have to write how to use Grammarly on your browser. And then the second one, how to use Orai on your Android to improve your speaking. Not for today. I'm just going to show you. So this is the Orai. So Orai is something like this. So it's Orai. This is the way we write Orai. So O-R-A-Y. So it's Orai. Okay. You can download and install that from from Play Store. So it's Orai. And then the second one is Grammarly. So Grammarly. The one I use is the Chrome extension. So this is a kind of, Chrome has these extensions. Both applications, they have the premium ones, but you don't have to go to the premium ones. Just use the trial version to tell people how to.
This is a product demo for Orai.
Yeah, this is Orai. So this is a picture of that. So it's Orai, the speech coach. So they have the premium ones, but they also have like the free account for maybe only 2 or 3. So you can try that. Try the trial version and tell people how to use Orai to improve speaking. And then you can also tell people how to use Grammarly to check the grammar of the writing. Okay, on your Chrome or Mozilla if you have Mozilla. So that's it for tomorrow, yeah. Okay, so for today, if you have already finished with the writing, you can leave the meeting. Okay, but don't forget you have to put your writing first on the chat column, then you can leave the meeting. And to prepare you for tomorrow, I suggest you to download the application today. download the application and install that, and you can also try, so you can tell people how to use that. Okay, so that's it. So write on chat column, and you can leave the meeting if you have already finished. Okay, we don't have any more meeting because I have already taken you break time, so you can take a rest, and tomorrow be ready to write two manuals on how to use Grammarly to improve grammar or to improve your writing, and how to use Ora to improve your speaking, your English speaking. Okay, so that's it. I have already got Gilang and then Fatima. Yes, you can leave the meeting if you have already finished. And then Alim, yes, and Nazila so far, and also Naufal Agniawan. Yes, please leave the meeting after you finish writing down.
Okay, thank you, Miss. See you. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.